like that. Woo!
There we go. There we go. What's happening, y'all? I know it's a late one. I know it's late, but it's your co-host, Rick Masters at Rick Masters 23, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Man, I know it's a late one. Got through watching that game against the 76ers and the Bucks. And as you can see by the title, thank God that we got a dollar. I know some of you AP mentioned, I think he was the first comment. He said, we already know that Dame Dolla is a bucket. And we all know that. But that's not the reason why I'm saying, thank God we got a dollar. To be quite frank, and by the way, hit that like button. Let me make sure I do this properly. Hit that like button. Member badge is available. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, super stickers, all that good stuff. I kind of want to get to the point because I don't want to keep y'all up too late. Thank God we got a dollar. And this is why I'm saying this, okay? Thank God we got a dollar. Because let me get right into it, okay? This guy right here. Oh, my goodness. As a matter of fact, just, I don't know if y'all can see the picture that well, but man, Maxie was out here cooking with grease. I'm talking about throw the chicken with the flour, season it up, just cooking. All right. And then this guy right here. Oh my goodness. Callie was out there cooking with Maxie, cooking with grease. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that I can say about this guy is this is what made me nervous, y'all. This is what made me nervous. And thank God we got a dollar. Because there was so many plays tonight where I saw Embiid just, you know what I'm saying? He's just so powerful, man. He's so strong. And even though Giannis, they're around the same height, it's like, yo, Giannis had to put everything into them legs when this man right here was backing him down. And see, here's the key thing to me, right? I did mention on the last show, when me and BJ were up here, that if B got mean, and this is what I be by mean. Let me be more descriptive when I say by mean, right? When I say mean, think of players like Shaq, Ewing, think of Robinson back on the Spurs back in the day in the early 2000s, 90s and all that. Think of stuff like that, right? When I say mean. And yo, what up, Bubba, what up? DFJ Hoops, you know what I'm saying? Bruce. Yo, Bruce, look, check it out. I can't even say nothing because Middleton, hey, I think he had like 6 points. I was like, yeah, my boy about done. What up, Daniel? What up, the realest? Salute, everybody. Salute the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the game real quick. Won't hold y'all long. And I know y'all like to hear from me, especially when it comes to these Bucks. And the reason why it's titled, thank God we got a dollar, because to be quite honest with you, we look like 50 Cent out there. All right. I was not personally, I'm going to say this for myself. I was not impressed. Okay. I was not impressed. And again, to hop back on Embiid, if Embiid got mean, all right, because he took some threes and he made some, but if he got mean, I would be a little nervous. And I am a little nervous right now because the reality is that we're going to see these guys in the postseason. We're going to see the Celtics in the postseason. But since we ain't played the Celtics yet, we going to focus on the team I saw tonight. And again, just to give my respects to the 76ers, yeah, they lost by 1, but it really could have went either way. And this is why I'm saying that. Let me do this for you real quick. This is why I'm saying this. Okay. Now, of course, 76ers, they start off kind of slow. They were the visiting team. I'm very unbiased and I'm very, fair and impartial. So they got warmed up. Okay, second quarter, it's still close. Third quarter, I don't know why we cooling down. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we cooling down because we're trying to find our chemistry. You know, thank goodness that Embiid had quite a bit of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? I know my guy has some turnovers too, but thank goodness, because that probably would have been a big change, in scoreboard right there if Embiid didn't have them turnovers. And then, fourth quarter, it's still close. So ultimately, it comes down to just simple plays, right? So to me, a win is a win, but I'm not excited. I'm not like sold yet that we just gonna take it all, because ultimately the 76 is looking strong. They looking real strong. Okay. At least against my team, right? They looking real strong. And let me put this back up here for y'all. Hopefully y'all can see it. My screen's a little bit smaller. But yo, man, check this out. Tobias Harris, 20 points. Now, granted, he got a negative 14 on plus minus, but his field goal percentage was 88.9%. You know what I'm saying? 3 for 3 on the threes. And then he missed one free throw, but 7 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, when it's coming from, and only 2 turnovers, when it's coming from one of your production guys, one of your guys that's not the main star, that's very good. I like that. I like that for him. Okay. Embiid, like I said, thank goodness he has 7 turnovers. Thank goodness. Because if we would have split that in half, most likely 76 is probably winning, right? I look at turnovers as 2s and 3s in my mind. Every time you make a turnover, that's a potential big point on the other end. So thank goodness, that thank goodness he had an off night, right? So 7 turnovers, but he still had 24 points. Then he had 5 fouls. So, like I said, kind of shot himself in the foot. But me being the Greek freak fan, I appreciate you, Embiid. But we already know if he cleaned that up, this would probably be a different story. And then 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Big man, we know he can pass. Good numbers. Okay. Tyrese Maxey, brother. Before I get on my Bucks, let me give you your flowers, man. I've been appreciating you since you came into the league, man, and I just seen you grow, and you really brought it to my dudes, because I have not forgotten the play where you went up on Greek and Lopez with no fear. By the way, I respect that, with no fear, and it made me sick to my stomach because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, Greek, like what are we doing? What is we doing? But that just shows the heart and the grit and the grind of Tyrese Maxey, man. 31 points. You know what I'm saying? He only had 3 fouls. You know what I mean? And then your man had 0 turnovers. That's what I'm talking about. Elite point guard right there. Who needs James Harden? Send him back home. You know what I'm saying? Who needs him? I mean, I don't know. People may like him, but who needs him, Maxey? Keep doing your thing, man. 8 assists, 2 steals, 4 rebounds amongst trees on both sides. Max, I'm just trying to give you your flowers, brother, because I just love the sport of basketball. Hell of a job tonight. And then Kelly Oubre Jr., 27 points, plus 14, plus minus 14 in the positives. You had the 3 turnovers, so you contributed to the team, but ultimately you were still a plus on the floor. And I'm sure the 76ers crowd and Bubba appreciates you for that. 4 rebounds, you know what I'm saying? Good game. I'm just trying to give people their flowers before I get to the Bucks. Tobias Harris, 8 out of 9. I'm very impressed. And here's another thing. If Joel, okay, 3 out of 7 on the threes. I mean, look, that's not too bad for a big man, but still, let's just move those 7 attempts on those threes down closer to the basket, right? And then this is probably the 76ers win. Let's also look at that 7 turnovers is most likely a 76ers win, right? I'm not the type of guy where I act oblivious to when I see holes in a boat, right? So I'm not jumping for joy. I mean, I'm glad we won. A win is a win, but I look in the future. I look at, we might meet these guys. And granted, to be fair and unbiased, I get that Dame Dolla just got there. Thank God for Dame, right? I get that new coach. I get all that. But at the end of the day, y'all know how I always say this, y'all. Basketball is basketball. And so when you only win a game by 1 point, 118 to 117, and you just look at little things like, a 7 turnover, or maybe you shot too many threes and it could have potentially went the other way, right? It's almost one of those things where you like, man, uh-oh, right? I'm not getting too excited. Uh-oh. We may, it may be a problem in paradise over here. So we really need to tighten that up. Now let's get to the Bucks. And let me make sure I switch it so y'all can see the stats. Oh my goodness, man. This is just, and y'all gonna see why I said thank you, Dolla. Thank God for Dolla. Just like, first of all, okay, 12 and plus minus. All right. So every time he's on the court, we usually up by 12 points, right? And we were up in that second, towards the end of that second half. And then, of course, the 76ers started coming back on us and potentially got past us. And then we had to fight hard. But again, thank God for Dolla for sealing the deal in that fourth quarter. But 39 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 45%, 9 out of 20 on field goal attempts. So 9 made, 20 missed. But 17 for 17 on free throws. Now, Giannis, you got a man on here hitting 17 for 17. He pretty much saved that first game for you. And that's why he's there, right? That's why I know that's why you're making rap songs with him and all that. But I'm a little old school. You got a teammate that basically is 100%, okay? And you hit 3 for 9. So watch how I break this down. You had 23 points and you negative on plus minus. And 7 turnovers just like Embiid. See, I get it. Like super stands of you, because I'm a big fan of you. But I'm also very clear on the game. You had 7 turnovers like your opponent, and you negative 13 plus minus, and you 3 for 9. 3 for doggone 9. I'm not a happy fan right now on free throws. You just add 6 more points to your overall points. You had 29, right? You and the other superstar hitting 30 points. Well, damn near Lillard had to hit an extra 10 for you because you couldn't hit your 30. You couldn't meet your quota. And I'm going to tell you right now, I expect you to be hitting 40. All right. Matter of fact, I expect you and Dolla to be hitting 40. But I expect you, because you're supposed to be closer to the basket. All right. 10 for 22. Hit your free throws, man. And quit shooting them threes. Greek 0 for 3. One of them threes, you hit the other side of the basket. Now, anyway, let me stay focused. So, y'all see the numbers, man. And I think the biggest thing, before I start letting y'all in, the biggest thing is that there's going to be nights against other teams, but using the 76ers as just a backdrop here since they played them. Just imagine one of those nights where Embiid is cooking, Maxey is cooking, and Callie's cooking all at the same time. And Tobias, I ain't forget about you, man. I saw you cooking with them 20 points. But imagine all 4 of them just on go mode. And you out here going 0 for 3, 3 for 9. Just, it's not going to be a pretty sight. And I like to look at the holes in the boat. And then Lillard is not going to have a game like this every single night. So granted, I know why he's there, right? To help out like any teammate is. But Greek, I'm gonna need I'm gonna need some more from you, because this was a nail biter for me. This was scary as a fan, Greek. And them boys over there in that blue, you know what I'm saying, with that 76er sign on their chest, they had me kind of shook. And I think you need to get back in the lab, because here's the thing. When I saw Embiid move you down, like I saw the facial expressions. I saw the push and the and because I know he's a strong man just by how you were. And I know you strong, Greek, but I saw that exchange. And I'm like, if Embiid was mean, matter of fact, Greek, if Embiid had Joe mentality, and I think he does, but I know he kind of has free range, and I don't know. I won't speak too much on Embiid because I actually like Embiid. But I just know if he was mean, this would probably be a different story. So again, Chris Middleton, 6 points. Didn't really do too much. 2 turnovers, 33%, one for 3. Played 16 minutes. Giannis, you out there for 35 minutes and 7 seconds, man. I'm gonna need a little bit more. Lopez came through, defensive anchor. Beasley played his heart out. He only got 5 points, but I was watching him out there on the defensive end. He was playing his heart out. Got caught on a couple of them screens, though. So we got to work on that. Jay Crowder, way to be productive. 3 for 4, 75%. I love it. Way to play your role. Pat Connaughton, 2 for 6, 1 for 4 on threes. Okay, 7 points. But at least you didn't contribute to a turnover. So I appreciate that. Bobby Portis, -10 on plus minus. 10 points, 5 for 8. But ultimately, and Boot Champ, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I saw you kind of doing your thing a little bit out there. Ultimately, this boils down to is that Giannis, because it's almost like you want to play like Wembyama a little bit, like Wemby, but you're not Wemby, okay? Wemby is just a freak of nature. Wemby got guard-like skill sets, moves, and I kind of can understand why he plays the way he plays. He's smaller, and it just kind of suits him from my eye test a little bit. Unless he gets a little bit thicker and bigger as far as muscles, you're not Wemby. I'm gonna need you to set up, quit handling that ball so much around that 3-point line, and kind of just start setting up and start having some post moves. You already know what I'm about to get into. Start getting some skills, because I'm letting you know right now that was too close for comfort. All right, that was too close for comfort. But shout out to the 76ers, man. All respect over here. But that was a nail biter for me. All right, Greek, I need you to look like this again. All right, I need you to look like this again, because this brother right here, and when this brother decides to do that for real on you, we gonna need more than $1. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We gonna need more than a doggone dollar. But hey, y'all, I'm gonna do a little 2-minute break, and then I'm gonna let y'all come in. Bubba, hopefully you in here. I'm gonna let y'all come in, and yeah, man, we gonna cook it up. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up. But all right, y'all. It's 2-minute break. and welcome back, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Yo, Bruce, go ahead and let me know what you thought about the game, brother.
Hey man, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Bruce. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm just excited to see the Bucks in the play-in.
Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me why you're excited to see him in the play.
Man, hey, your team is in trouble, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I
Don't say
mean,
that, Bruce.
them is not gonna score like this every game. The Sixers beat themselves. To me, the Sixers beat.
Mm,
They had the game. They start doing turnovers. Embiid, man, I don't get it, man. Why you talk about Giannis at the three-point line? Why is Embiid at behind the three-point line? Why are big men wants to be guards these days?
mm.
I mean, you can on occasion shoot the three, but Embiid needs to dominate inside, dominate, get other people in foul trouble, get Giannis in foul trouble. Giannis cannot guard Embiid, man. You talk about Maxi. Maxi was scoring because the defense of the Bucks is in Boston. The perimeter defense of the Bucks is in Boston. Man,
Oh,
man,
Bruce,
I'm sorry, man. I don't see the team is gonna. There's like two people. Where's the bench of the Bucks? I mean, what's his name? Uh, um, the guy with the headband, the bench, Bobby Portis.
yeah, Portis.
I mean,
Hmm.
is he still playing? I didn't see anything.
No,
I
he
mean,
he was playing. He was playing, but did a little fadeaway. He did a couple moves.
man, Brook Lopez wants to shoot threes. Giannis wants to shoot threes. Man, he needs a refund from Akeem, man. I didn't see any Akeem thing. It's the same thing, man. Man, he should have went to Tim Duncan. Come on, man. I didn't see anything from Akeem. I was like, why is Giannis shooting three? And
Man.
Giannis is scared of the free throw line. He rush, give the ball to Dame because he didn't want any fouls. Really? Why is Nick Nurse didn't try to do the hack of Giannis?
Mm.
I don't. Man, I'm telling you, Sixers beat themselves. Maybe Nick Nurse, you see protege first game as a coach, like, okay, let him win. What? So because the Sixers beat themselves. Sixers beat themselves, man. Because I didn't see anything you said you were not impressed. I was not impressed with the Bucks, man. Not impressed.
Yeah.
Hey, the Knicks could beat the Bucks. I'm sorry. From what I've seen from the Knicks the other night, it's true. The Knicks could beat the Bucks. They have nobody
Yo,
for Jalen Brunson. Nobody.
Bruce, I'm laughing because I think for the first time since me and you been up here, I sadly have to agree with a lot what you're saying.
Yeah,
Sadly.
yeah, man. I'm
Sadly.
telling
Now,
you.
granted, I'm not going as far to say I'm still gonna stand on my 10 toes. They not a playing team. I'm not going that far.
Yeah.
But a lot of what you're saying, I'm just laughing because I'm like, I can't believe I'm agreeing with a lot what Bruce is saying today.
Hey, Middleton is Middleton, man. I think his injuries are winning. He's Middleton. He got bench in the fourth quarter.
Golly, man.
Bench in the fourth quarter, man.
And
Okay.
Mr. Winters, all right, check it out. I'm put your post up here. Salute to you. But yeah, man. I mean, Embiid already said it, in my first 20 minutes. I was like, yo, if Embiid just had a decent game, this would be a different story. And
Yeah.
like you said, Bruce, I was watching the game, and Embiid is very strong. And if he just got a little mean, it'd definitely be a whole horror story for your boy Giannis. Oh my goodness! But anyway, next person, man, what you think about the game?
Man, the game overall, I was ecstatic, man. But I gotta somewhat agree with the guy who was just originally speaking, man, because their bench overall can't really stop nobody. When it comes to crunch time, I don't think you can really rely. You can rely on Dame, but I'm just mainly focused in the playoffs because
Yeah.
I don't know if this is
Mhm.
gonna work out. So Giannis, he looks sluggish. I feel like he should have, shot more in the mid range, but and rely more somewhat on his teammates or whatever. But man, this I don't know if this is going to overall, work against Boston, the Knicks, because they got pieces, they got players, they have somewhat with more chemistry. Yeah, I just don't see that with Milwaukee. But they got the win though.
Yeah, but see, like, oh my goodness, like they got the win, but it's like I was saying at the beginning of the show, and just kind of just adding Bruce's some of his comments into the mix. But it really could have went either way, and ultimately, if we just being real with ourselves, and I'm always real with myself, because I can be a very unbiased person, even though I love a team or love somebody that I love to watch play. It, yo, man, 76ers did shoot themselves in the foot. They
I
really
agree.
did,
I agree.
because if they just did executed certain plays, probably kicked it up a little bit earlier in the first quarter, and just because they stayed consistent, in my opinion, it's just they made some certain plays that hurt them in the end. Dame Dolla does what he does, but like Bruce was saying, and like you're also saying, that's not gonna happen every night. And then like you're also saying, in the playoffs, it's a whole different story. They got 7 times to figure you out for the most, if it even goes that far. And I'm kind of lost at words, because Bruce said the Knicks look good, and normally I would have something to say, but when I watch the Knicks, they really do look better, just from an eye point of view, just from the chemistry, just from the way they playing, just from the ferociousness that they show a little bit. And I'm like, man,
Don't get me wrong.
this
The Bucks in the first half look pretty good.
they look they but like you just said, the playoffs is a whole different beast, man, and that's what I'm looking at. That's a whole different monster. The game slows down. That's when it comes to the coaching. Giannis can't be doing this whole missing free throws and turnovers and shooting the ball from half court like he's Steph Curry. He like, yo, you make plays like that in the playoffs, it's gonna be another first round exit. All right, you probably won't even meet Jimmy. Probably meet somebody else.
Yeah. I heard, I heard, I
Yeah.
heard, I heard. Someone told me that the Bucks they gonna go ahead and possibly make a couple trades within this season. What do you think they'll do that? And what do you think they'll need to on their roster? And what do you think they'll trade for?
Well, first off, I think I mean, the NBA has been surprising us for the past few years, but I don't think they can do that, simply because you got Dame, and Dame's contract is what is he, a super max, Bruce? I think he is super max.
Man, this guy is gonna make you're gonna have like 120 something for both
Yeah.
legs.
So when it comes to just not even going too deep into it, brother, Ace, when you just look at the money alone, they kind of stuck. And
What?
if you go ahead,
Oh yeah, okay.
and if
Oh okay,
you,
okay. So they have to keep it in the. All right. So you can't.
yeah, you got to
I'm not
keep it
thinking
in
about
that
trading
cap.
him. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
you got to keep it in that cap, and then let's be real about it, right? I mean, any other team, if they're gonna trade with the Bucks right now, they either looking at Dame or Giannis. I mean, who else on that team are they gonna be like, yeah, we want those three and
Not
eight? I mean,
militant.
unless you're gonna give up, unless you're gonna give up Middleton, Dame, and
Bobby.
like 3 first-round picks, like something like that, something sweet. But even then, think about it. Everybody in the league knows right now, oh, okay, they played one of the tougher conference teams tonight, and they barely won. And if it wasn't for the 76ers shooting themselves in the foot, they really would have got beat. So other teams and coaches are seeing this. So it's one of those things where if I'm a GM, if I'm a an oppositional team, I'm not, unless you're gonna give me Giannis, and I'm not, and I don't even and don't and I'm not finna take on all this money as another team, because the way he played tonight, I'm not finna spend big dollars. I honestly, if I was another team, I say, you know what, we just work on what we got over here, because if he gonna play like that and we gonna lose all of our pieces, it's really no point, right? So I think
Yeah.
Giannis and Dame just need to make do. Hell, they making rap songs together, so go ahead and make some basketball skills
Oh my
together on the,
god.
and
They're making rap songs together? I didn't know that.
oh yeah, you gotta look it up, man. It's funny.
They made a song.
Yo,
You
Giannis came
serious?
on there. Yeah.
When Giannis start rap, what the fuck? Okay,
Okay.
that surprised
Giannis,
me.
Giannis
Goddamn,
came on
gang.
there and he was coming at Jimmy too. Like he was coming at Jimmy, and I said, I think we need
You
to slow down on that
serious?
one.
Where
Yeah,
I
I
we
find
need
mean,
to
this?
slow down.
Where can I
Just
find
for,
this on
YouTube it.
YouTube?
You YouTube it. Yeah, you'll
Oh my
find it.
lord, my God.
the
Let
I'm
me
the
telling
look.
the,
you.
the season is young, so it's just one game.
Yeah,
But
Dame.
from
Nothing
that
with Dame.
Yeah,
from
this one.
He's not so much of a great playmaker either. Like I
from
don't.
the one game
This team playmaking shit is not gonna work out too good. You go ahead.
from the one game, I don't see that Giannis is still the best player. For all those people who doesn't want to give Jokic the best player of the
You
league,
think Embiid is best player?
Salute
You think
hand
Embiid
over
better than him?
salute.
no, Jokic is the best player in the NBA.
No. You think Embiid better than Giannis?
Yes.
Get the fuck
Yo,
out of here.
man. Yo, man.
When it
I
comes
Okay.
to the
All right.
playoffs, how do you
Now
rate
this
that
is
All
second
right.
coming from a Greek freak fan,
All right.
right? Everybody knows that
Why
from the
Embiid don't
YouTube
keep that same
universe.
in the playoff?
If
I'm going.
Embiid has
I'm
had
always going. Go ahead. Go ahead.
if Embiid had Giannis resolve, he would be the best player. Giannis wants it, but he doesn't have the skills of Embiid. But Giannis cannot guard Embiid. Embiid has a better chance to guard Giannis than than uh, than Giannis guarding Embiid.
I agree. I
Yo,
actually
man.
agree with that. I can't lie about that.
Yo, man.
For
If you
for Giannis that went to I'm sorry for Giannis that went to train with Hakeem Olajuwon, I didn't see anything from Ha or Kim. Okay, I didn't see nothing.
For Giannis' defense, you can't learn Hakeem Olajuwon's move in the span of like a couple of days. That takes years. That takes like a
That
span
take
of months.
years. Really, not even the
okay,
basics.
Hakeem Olajuwon's. You know how long it took. Well, someone Hakeem came in the league, he already had
this
those
is what I
skills that he
think.
honed, and he kept making it better and better.
Yo, Ace, but this is what I think Bruce is trying to say. Like, yeah, you won't be Hakeem or have his legit skill set because obviously most of that's going to be natural, right? Like, you got to work on your craft, but most of that was natural. But what Bruce is trying to say is anytime, for instance, I got trained by somebody and I use their tips or their moves, you actually can see it in the game when I implement it. It's like, oh, he got it from so and so. But I didn't see that either. And I watch Giannis, like I literally watch him. That's my favorite player right now in the league. So I didn't see any implement of a dream shake, a spin move. Like he looked like the same Giannis that got beat up by Emo Jimmy. That's what he looked like tonight. Like, and I'm just being fair. Like I saw the game. I
When
didn't
when
see
Cole when Kobe and Dwight Howard went to see Hakeem the next season, I saw something from Hakeem from them. I didn't
From
see
Kobe.
anything from Giannis. All I see was he wants to shoot more threes.
No.
Right?
You said when Kobe and Dwight went to see Hakeem, you seen a change from Kobe, or you didn't? You didn't.
I've seen Dwight make more move toward the basket, and Kobe had more better footwork.
that's facts. That's a big facts. And yeah, we definitely not saying that he's gonna basically be high. We're not saying that. We just basically saying, can we see two sets of moves that you learn? And what I saw
Mhm.
tonight, he looked like the same Giannis. Same Giannis.
Yeah, I agree. Sure.
I mean,
So
the Bucks are in big trouble. Okay, it's just one game. I don't want to panic, Bucks fan or Giannis fan. Sorry, Rick, but man, I don't see the players, bro. I don't see the players. All the people that were blaming Drew Holiday cover a lot of stuff. The perimeter defense is not there. It's
it's
not there,
not.
man.
It's not. I gotta sadly agree to that.
It's not.
It's not
They should have
there.
did every. So like they could. Oh man, they could have traded Chris. Man, kept. Oh fuck, man.
So
This
I'm
look
what?
trying to
bad.
tell
Though.
Boston
I
is
can't
not
lie.
crazy, or
Huh?
you.
whoever
To
Portland.
the Blazers. I'm talking about when they could have traded Chris and kept Drew. I don't know, man.
So Brogdon and Middleton will be on the bench, looking injured. Come on, man. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chris.
I'm
I
laughing
was
because I
wondering why.
can't believe I'm agreeing with Bruce a lot tonight, man.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Eh,
Because with Chris Middleton, he haven't played for like 16 minutes. I'm like, when he only played 16
He,
minutes, like, what's
he's
going
not
on?
the
And I
same
was like,
player. I think he's injured.
injury. It has to be injury. He got jelly legs, man.
he
Yeah, they
got
talk
Jimmy
about
legs.
Kawhi, but okay. Hmm.
Nah, I
Yo,
call
yo,
Kawhi
yo.
She-Rock.
Hand over fist. What's up, brother? Hop in. What you think about the game tonight?
Your
What's
mic is kind
happening, guys? What's
Hey,
happening,
hey.
Bruce?
of.
Salute,
Oh man.
salute.
To be honest with you, dude, I'm just getting home, man. I didn't get to watch that game, dude. I was about to kind of put up and watch it here in a bit here, kind of watch the replay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, me, Ace, and Bruce, we'll fill you in a little bit, but for the most part, 76ers pretty much shot themselves in the foot. They could have won this game. And me personally, I'm a big Greek Freak fan, so watching him tonight is, and sad to say, but I kind of agree with Bruce on a lot of his points. But it looked like nothing really changed from the butt whooping he got from emo Jimmy. So it looked like the same guy, still missing free throws. Didn't see any implementation of what he learned from the dream. He's shooting wild threes. I mean, 7 turnovers. So that's why I titled the station tonight. Thank God for Dolla, because if he didn't play, or if he would have sat down too long, we would have got stumped. And that's when Embiid making 7 turnovers as well. We still would have got stumped. So yeah, man, you're not gonna miss much if you're looking for the Bucks to
Yeah,
entertain you.
see how they look. Yeah, see how Dame looks. It'll be, kind of watch it. Like I'll get like the long highlight, right? Or maybe I'll speed it up, do things like that. Kind of be able to. While I'm kind of situating here, just getting home and shit.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. But I want to ask the panel a question, man. And Bruce, I'm gonna start with you. What can the Bucks do? I mean, granted, like you said, it's the first game of the season, but what can the Bucks do to tighten this up as the season moves forward? What can they do? What can they implement?
Middleton has to be the third guy. I think they're missing a third guy. The 2 guys are not gonna get it done. I mean, all the other guys wants to do it, but I don't think Middleton can be the third guy anymore. I mean, it's just one game, but I think they're gonna load manage him all season and try to see what is. I think this could be his last year. So I don't know. Pray. I don't know. Pray because if I'm a GM, I don't want anybody on the team, on the Bucks team.
Oh my goodness, man.
I mean, I don't want Pat Connaughton. I mean, he had a wide open 3 and he missed it. So I mean, that happens. I've seen great shooters miss it. So I mean, he had a good block on Maxi, but the bench, I don't know, man. The bench.
Yeah, it's looking pretty desert-like, man.
I mean, Brook Lopez cannot guard. Brook Lopez cannot guard. Why wasn't Brook Lopez on Embiid?
I was thinking the same thing, because Embiid was muscling Giannis. Giannis was using all his strength.
Right, was.
Man, hey, after I watched all those games, because I watched a lot of basketball yesterday. There's a lot of teams are put in the East over the Bucks.
Yeah, man. Like the East is looking pretty intimidating for Bucks fans.
The Cavaliers are deep, so it all depends on Donovan Mitchell. And yeah, Donovan Mitchell will kill them little man.
All right, man. Yo, Ace, go ahead and tell me what the Bucks need to do. Bruce rubbing in my face now.
I can't lie. Chris Middleton, the crescent of play. He just came out of surgery. They try to put this notion that he came out looking good and shit, but he ain't played 60 minutes. He got sheetrock legs like Kawhi Leonard. But Kawhi, since he got to play 65 games and they implemented that CBA, he didn't want to lose his money. It's contract year. So Chris Middleton, I don't know if this contract year or not. He already paid, man. So he don't he pulled the tricked us, man. Like a smart little. But I guess overall, man, fuck. I don't care. What pick? Do they got picks? Like any picks or anything like that? Second round? I don't care. First or not.
Yeah, if you're looking at picks, it means the roster is not that good.
Yeah, it's trash, man. It's trash.
Yeah. Find
You know,
any possible
I
way to
always
get
got to
get a
keep it
trade,
real,
bro.
even when I like a team or a
Nah,
player. It's
nah, that's good, man. Find any way they possibly get a trade. I guess sign these free agents that's out right. I mean, that's the best chance, bro. I can't. What else I'm supposed to
but
say?
see,
What,
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Just going off of what you're saying, it's like who wants to go there?
go
You know,
where?
if I'm
Milwaukee?
yeah, to Milwaukee, right? I mean, yeah, if you like Giannis, you want to play with him, but at the same time, the money got to sit right. You know, the play, like you said, really they need to build the bench up. If I'm gonna spend money on
Yeah, the bench.
anything,
That's what I was stating. The bench. Yeah.
you want to focus on that bench right now because man, when it come postseason time, when Giannis and Dame running out of gas, we gonna be getting blown out the water. Like yo,
I agree.
it's not even gonna be funny, man. And
There's a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna.
players that are free agent. There's like the Terrence Davis. I
They're
think he was
ass
in
though. But I
Sacramento.
mean, put some more bodies up there. So what you got left to lose, man? That's my personal. That's how I think about it. You go all out, guns blazing. Fuck it. Cause I see it, man. I see the little. I see. We can see the Milwaukee Bucks negatives. I see it. Not consistent playmaking. When a crunch time happens, you gotta rely on Dame, but you can't always rely on him. Um, if Dame does not make his shots,
We
what else
done.
can he really do?
We
That
barbecue
is the
chicken.
problem, man. That's the issue. Giannis,
That's
you
the
see what
issue.
happened with him. You clock up the paint again. I mean, yeah, he can pass it out to Dame or whatsoever, but it's just some days you just can't trust in the playoffs. That's just my personal opinion. But hey, Shaq and Chuck said something different, so and they're Hall of Famous. So let's see if they
What did
right.
they say?
Fuck it,
What did they say?
shit, man. They said not just him, but some Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, all the rest of them. They said some, not all, not all, not all. They said they could come out the East. So
What?
yeah, some,
He
not
said
all, not
what?
all. Chuck got Boston Celtics, and I'm gonna be honest, I do got Boston coming out the East. I love
Uh,
Milwaukee.
uh,
I love Milwaukee, but Boston coming out the East, man.
Boston is small,
Boston
man.
is come. I
I
don't
don't
give a
know.
what. They play great basketball,
Yo,
man.
hand over
Really? And
fist.
they were
Hand over
struggling with the
fist. You
Knicks.
still there?
What that
Yeah,
supposed
I'm
to
still
mean?
here.
They beat them.
Yo, so check it out. What do the Bucks need to do, man, moving forward? Like, what can we do?
Man, yeah, they need to find more guys to help with that bench. I mean, their starting five is solid, right? Just comparing them to the Nuggets, right? You saw them playing the other night. The Nuggets, their bench end up looking like surprisingly good. Like like I don't know if they're gonna need too much more. Or they could still kind of run it back with that. But
Yeah, Denver can run it. Yeah, yeah.
the Bucks, yeah, they need to find a few more guys, maybe, but it's probably what more shooters. Because I was gonna say guards, like as far as point guards, there's like guys like Campaign, I think still out there. That I know the Spurs dropped him.
Campaign
He
is on
didn't
the
want.
box. Campaign is on the box, right?
Oh, is he? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I was like, well, shit, that's a nice fit then. I was thinking like that dude
He's
might
a
be
bricklayer, man.
wow.
So
Man, he's
that's what it
Yeah.
is.
garbage, man. Guard paint garbage, man.
Okay. Well, yeah, but like
But
they
like I
just need
said,
to
I
find
I
more
somewhat agree
guys.
with you
I
because you
think.
got nothing to lose. I agree.
But like, yeah, it's hard to find the like shooters and stuff right now. They all get like taken up.
Mm.
Man, if Embiid start looking like that, we in trouble.
Yeah,
We in trouble.
he doesn't have the
And,
mentality. He should be the best player in the
and
NBA.
that dude was cooking us tonight, man. Kelly, he was cooking us.
Kelly
Where
Oubre
did
is a
Kelly come
bricklayer
from?
too.
What that shit? He wasn't doing this in Golden State. He wasn't doing this in Charlotte at all places. But
I think except the 76ers are kind of letting him do his thing.
You think they need more
that's a good
size?
coach.
I don't know where they need the bench work in though. I mean, you think they need more size? They need someone to help come in,
They need,
They
they need
need
something like that.
they need a bench.
Cause like I
Yeah,
said, they make Giannis. They put him in center too much because he can't rely on Robin
Lopez. Yeah.
Lopez. This nigga hot garbage, man. He garbage
You
water.
you you know you
You know
know
the
it's a
garbage.
family team. You have
You know the garbage. You
Antetokounmpo
know the garbage
brother.
you take out and the water be dripping at the bottom. That's him, man. I swear, he's so horrible, man. You cannot rely on that man, bro. They didn't even play him. That's how bad it was.
It's a
You going
family team,
no.
man. They have two
Giannis
brothers
and Brooke
that are taking
Lopez.
checks. Two brothers taking
They
checks.
need to make some trades, man. Fuck it. What do you got left to lose,
Man,
man? What do
they
you
have
got
two
left to
brothers
lose?
taking checks, bro.
I'm going
Two
Glock
brothers.
for Glock, man. I busted it all open. All the bullets gonna be gone. I'm gonna empty the clip. Go sign these free agents, man. What you got left to lose, man?
Man, look, all I know is that when Giannis and Dame was doing all that talking, I just, especially more so Giannis, I'm just like, look, man, what I saw tonight, I think y'all talking too soon, way
I
too
agree.
soon. Because at the end of the day, man, and Bruce said it perfectly, 76ers lost that game. They beat themselves. They legit beat themselves. And as much as I want to come in and be a biased fan, and well, no. 76ers lost that game. And again, thank God for Dolla, because he kind of sealed the deal with that last shot in the fourth quarter. But again, realistically, that doesn't happen every night. Games happen over a course of quarters. So it's, man, and it made me wonder what would have happened if this game was in the 76ers arena, right? Because you feeding off the crowd, you at home. So it's like if you play like that in their arena, and I think the 76ers overall played good. They just made some bad plays, some bad moments, especially with the turnovers. But
fouls.
Fouls. But when you at home, that's a different kind of energy. So in a way, it's almost like you almost lost the game by a team that was at your place and that played bad, but yet they only lost by one. That's a scary thought. That's scary.
Don't get me wrong. There's only two good players on the bench, just like Bobby and this other kid too. John, I forgot his name. He's
You talking about
Skolchip? John Skolchip?
24, that dude.
I think that's his name. John Skolchip.
We got Marjan Beauchamp, how you say his last name?
Beauchamp.
Bobby Portis, Pat Connings and Jay Crowder and Damian Lillard. And y'all know
Jay
the rest.
Crowder's garbage. Oh my goodness, this bench is horrible, man. Lord, my God. And there's so many guards, man. Why do you need these many guards?
Man, my thing is this, man. My thing is this. That bench, like, let's just say in a beautiful, perfect world, Giannis and Dame are just having an awesome night. What happens when they leave the floor? That's the scary part. That's the scary part for me. Especially when you go up against a team like the Clips or the Denver Nuggets. Like, it's not even going to – I don't even want to watch –
They'll get swept.
I don't want to watch them games, man. I already know it's about that.
Clippers, Denver.
Sweep.
Boston. Yeah, Boston.
Boston.
They have a chance against Boston. Porzingis cannot guard Giannis.
Come on, man. Stop it, bro.
I mean, Bruce, as far as the matchups, I get what Bruce – no, I get what Bruce is saying as far as the matchups. I get what he's saying.
Well, who gonna guard Brown and then Tatum?
No, what he said.
They have nobody over that.
No, I was going to say, though, when it comes to stopping somebody, Giannis does a pretty good job getting to where he needs to get to against that team. But
and Jrue Holiday knows the tendencies.
Jrue Holiday gonna guard Dame.
Jrue Holiday knows tendencies of Giannis. He knows all the tendencies of the Bucks because they have the same players. And Jrue Holiday will give Dame headaches.
And that team got more size than Milwaukee too.
Hold
on. No, they do. They got go ahead.
I was about to say, but the problem is that they're a better shooting team.
Yes.
They're a way better shooting team overall. So, that's why I said, man,
that's why I said they were a playing team, man. You have a lot
of Bruce, I don't like you today. I don't like you today. Because Bruce says stuff, and a lot of times I don't listen to him. But man, I was watching.
Who your team, Bruce? God, now I'm tired of this shit, man. Who your team?
Wait, are you a Bucks fan?
Nah, I love Giannis.
Oh, you love Giannis?
No, I'm a Wizards fan, so I know how I feel like to lose, man. So you can talk shit about my team all you want. I don't even care about them like that.
Wizards? I mean, you have Jordan Poole. He's gonna shoot a lot of bricks.
Don't they got Kuzma?
Kuzma, Poole, got those two guys. Yeah.
Ooh, good luck with Poole, man.
Who you like, the Clippers? You a Clippers fan? Miami?
I'm a Kawhi and Steph Curry fan. So I support the Clippers and the Warriors.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, man. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Bruce and all the Clip fans and BJ, because your boy Russell Westbrook looking mean out there. I was like, damn.
I mean, they were playing the Portland Trailblazers, so I mean, they're
I mean,
supposed to
that's
win that
true.
game.
That's true, but I like the fluidity and the chemistry between them on that team. Like you could tell
Mm-hmm.
it was smooth.
Man, they have
Don't need
nobody
James
on the
Harden.
Bucks for Russell Westbrook. Nobody. Right?
Yo, hand over fist, man. Who your team? Who you rooting for?
Spurs.
Spurs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
What you
that's
think
my
about
team,
what you
bro.
think about Wembyamba's first game, man?
Yeah, he did all right. He was all right. I went to the game and shit. I go to the games often and stuff. I'll be there tomorrow for Houston. I
Mm.
expect him to like really have a turnaround game and stuff. He's the type of dude. It seems like just kind of watching that. He's a competitive guy, and he's not just going to let himself kind of sit with this kind of sort of mediocre game when people are coming in to watch him and all this stuff. He's drawing so much hype and media and all that stuff. So
Agree.
he's anxious, I think, to prove himself. But yeah, no, he got in foul trouble early, man. He's everyone's saying like, oh, he's used to maybe being more physical in Europe or something like that. But I think he's getting used to these guys' speed. It's for real now. It's no longer going up against. He met real starters, real NBA starters, and shit. Not going up against a preseason dudes and all that kind of stuff, where it's not that kind of speed. It's actual game speed now.
Mm.
I'm sorry, and overface. The Spurs give the Mavs game away. The
Yeah,
Mavs are horrible. Horrible.
they showed their inexperience, the Spurs and stuff, and
That's a
they
young team.
resorted to back to certain things like Keldon Johnson just kind of putting his head down and driving at the ball, driving to the basket and stuff. Sometimes that's not going to work.
That's
You
a
know,
young team too. So
they
things
did
come
show
up
their
bad.
inexperience and stuff this game. There's certain things like that. Yeah,
I
Wemby
got,
getting in foul trouble, and so there's certain bright spots too, man. I think we'll turn it around here against Houston
yeah,
Friday.
overall, Victor does change the game because when he's on the court, the team somehow he shuts down a whole one side of the court, um, defensively, if you ask me. And soon when you took him out the game, Dallas just started coming up out of nowhere. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I
man,
mean,
yeah,
Luca's
that's how
coming.
great an impact. That's how great his
his
impact is
teammates,
during
his
the game.
teammates have to give him the ball. He has to
I
beat him the
agree.
ball.
I don't want to watch no dude
Yeah,
with highlighted hair and a gap in his teeth trying to shoot more shots than him. That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. I pay good money to actually stream me that shit, but at the same time, you gotta get.
Streamies.
Oh yeah, you use it too, huh?
Dallas came in and played really, really hard, man. What's that? Their rookie Lively, he came in, affected the game just off the bench. Everyone was surprised he wasn't starting and stuff, but he came in and showed why he probably should be.
Kyrie and Luka cannot play together. I'm sorry, they're not gonna win.
Kyrie was all right. Yeah, he
They
missed the
got
shot.
trick
He
Kyrie,
tried to
bro.
shoot up against. He got blocked early by Wemby. Everyone was like, "Ooh,"
They got
with
trick
that one
Kyrie.
early. And then at the end of the game, he tried to shoot a three over Wemby, dude. It's really hard, man. That's the one thing I think the league is gonna have to adjust to him is like that length and how he's been getting at dudes from the 3-point line, shit even. But like Kyrie missed it. It bounces off. Dallas gets the ball, gets back to Luca, and he sinks the three, and it kind of killed any kind of run for the Spurs there from there.
I will say this. I believe that, for it being his first NBA debut, I think he did pretty decent. And I will agree that they definitely need to keep him on the floor. He does make a big impact. Granted, I mean that's they pretty much their perennial star, right? Like that's their guy. So you definitely want to use him more. But again, I think he did pretty decent for his first game. I'm pretty sure if he was to stay out there longer, because most of his points did come in that fourth quarter, so it shows he has a little dog in him too, which I was excited about. But yo, we didn't last about 3 or 4 minutes. So Bubba said off topic, can someone explain this to me? Why doesn't Anthony Davis go at Jokic like he does going at Nurkic? So yo, uh hands over fist, man. What you think about that question? Why doesn't Anthony Davis do that?
I mean, Nurkic and Jokic, there's, they consider, you want to consider, everyone wants to consider him like the, to do be more light on defense, but actually, I mean, one's still lighter than the other. I mean, Jokic, everyone wants to say, oh, he's all offense and stuff, but he'll stand in front of dudes. He ain't gonna budge, or he ain't gonna back down from people. Like maybe you might end up seeing Nurkic getting pushed back or something like that. And Jokic carries more weight on him too. It's a lot harder.
Jokic is like a bouncer, man. He has the weight of a bouncer.
For
I mean,
real?
Nurkic is like, eh. I mean, Nurkic is, he's like a mop. You just move it away. I mean, Jokic is like, he's a bouncer, man. I'm sorry. He's a bouncer. Even his defense may not be there, but he's like a tank.
Mm.
I mean, AD doesn't want to get hurt.
I'm gonna say, okay, Ace. I was gonna ask Ace, but yeah, man, I guess I'll just go in. I think Anthony, I think the reason why he doesn't go with Joker personally is because, mentally, I think Joker got him too. I mean, when you get swept in the Western Conference Finals and then they come out there and put a butt whooping on you on the on the opening night like that, is he probably felt it during the game. Like Joker may ride horses and act like he don't care, but one thing he does do is he show up. He is a walking triple double, man. That dude is a problem. So anytime, I think mentally, Anthony probably got stuck in his head because they did put a whooping on him. Obviously, I hear, I watch Stephen A. Smith say, like, yo, Anthony Davis, you're a superstar, you're this. And I'm not saying that what he's saying is not true, but it's just some guys that got your card, man. And I think Joker is one of them guys because every time they meet up, it's like he don't want no smoke. He really don't want no problems. And it kind of shows in his game. But when it comes to Nurkic, I mean, I'm kind of agree with hand over fist, man. I think it's just, he's lighter, right? He's probably not as strong. He's probably not as skilled as an AD. But at the end of the day, like Bruce is saying, I think when it comes to those two, AD or really Nurkic at that point, Joker just kind of looks like an Embiid up on Giannis tonight. Like, he's just stronger, just bounces off of him. And I think the trickery to the eye is that, like Bruce said, he probably doesn't get down and play D all hard or like stay all on you and stuff like that. But when you're around him, his presence is very much felt. So I think it's one of those things where it's probably mental, and then it's kind of deceiving to the eye, because obviously when you see some of those plays, you'll be like, nah, Joker's stronger than what he appears. Like he ain't moving nowhere. So and he got footwork. He actually got some footwork. So yeah, man, he's a nice cleanup person. But yo, Bruce, any last words?
We have to accept some players are not what we think that they can be. Like AD will never be like dominant, whatever. I mean, he's talented, but I don't think he's gonna dominate, like be dominant like Shaq or any other great big man. Um, in regards to the Bucks, I mean, it's just one game. Those guys haven't played a lot together. I think they miss a lot of preseason game. I think they play what, like one or two preseason games. So if they not a playing team, that's better for me. That's better for the NBA. But from what I've seen in the first game, they have a lot of work to do, and I don't think Middleton is that guy anymore. I mean, he could be decent one game, and I don't know. I hope he stays healthy for your sake. But I don't know. I don't know about the Bucks because I've seen a lot of a team. They have more cohesion. They play a lot more together. Like the Knicks. The Knicks. If the Knicks are better than you, you're in trouble.
Right. right, Bruce, man. You got this one tonight, man.
Man, I'm not trying
But
to forget it. But,
no, I know you're not, and that's probably why you cook it. How they say you don't like to hear the truth. I'm in that seat tonight. I don't want to hear the truth today, man. It's like, oh my goodness, man. But all right, Bruce, salute. Hand over fist. What's your last words, man?
No, yeah, I agree with Bruce, man. Peace out, everyone, man. Ace, man. But the East is looking a lot more exciting than kind of opening it up, just kind of watching the first game and stuff, man. There's a lot of good teams in the East, and more depth in the East than what I had thought.
No, I can see that because, like I said, when I watched the Celtics, when I watched the Knicks, even the Cavaliers, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about the Bucks, and I'm like, it's gonna be a pro. Even the doggone Nets was looking scary to me as a Bucks person. I was just like, bro, this is gonna be an issue. Granted, we should win, but just based off of some of the holes we see in the boat tonight, what we're talking about, yeah, they got a lot more pieces. So, well, Bruce, man, like I said, I can't believe the majority of what you said. I'm actually agreeing with tonight. So,
all right, man. I hope I was kind of joking when I say play in, but now I don't know. I was looking at the Bucks schedule.
I ain't gonna fall that low from grace, right? Like I don't think they'll play in team. Again,
Okay.
I don't lose faith in Giannis. You know what I'm saying? I know he can play hard, but I know that the postseason is a different beast too. So that's the reality.
All right.
So, I think I was rooting them to be one, but I'm cool with 4. I'm cool with 3 through 5. I'm cool with that.
Okay. All right. I mean, I hope I know Dame is always sometimes hurt. Giannis missing some games. Man, I hope these guys stay healthy.
Man. Well, all
All right.
right, Bruce. I'm about to head up off here, man. I appreciate you
All right.
hopping in.
Okay.
Oh man, y'all. I don't even know what to do or think, but it's only the first game, right? But check it out, man. Hand over fist, Bruce. Our boy Bubba. Yo, Bubba said what Bubba just say. look at him, me mugging it. Oh, he's talking about Anthony Davis. Where was that energy? Hey, man, I think it's a mental thing, man. I mean, like I said, the Denver Nuggets swept them boys and then whooped their butt on the opening night. I think mental plays a big part in it, man. So, I think mean mugging is probably the last thing AD want to do, man. But yo, check out the ticker, man. Make sure you got those members badges. Andre, Bruce, David, G Master Flex, Hope Davison, OC Love, Ronda Flores, myself, Tater, Bob, Renee, Thomas, Talented Shine, Tune In Sports. Yo, man, if y'all ain't got y'all membership badges, make sure y'all get them. All right, because if you get them, understand that you get a member appreciation night. Some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know, but y'all can go check out the membership appreciation night. Well, pretty much what I'm doing tonight, y'all will do on y'all own with your own NBA topic. Of course, me or BJ, the host of the show, well, we'll be there with you, kind of just running the background, but you kind of present your own night. Also, don't forget about the super stickers and super comments. When we have bigger shows, especially on, the Sunday shows and some nights that BJ are on, talking about the clips. I know that the chats get pretty big. So, if you want a question answered, don't forget about those super stickers, super comments. Hey, man, Cash App, $ BJ Matthews, if you want to contribute to the show. And then also giving a shout out to at the real. Is it Eleazy? Yeah, at the real Eleazy Warrior fans. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Make sure y'all also subscribe to at T Sweezy Celtics fan. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe to at Big Fan Breezy, a big Nets fan. The brother is entertaining. He's phenomenal. Yo, subscribe to at Big Tone Sports Network. Heat fan. Don't end up in the boom boom room. All right. He's serious over there. Make sure you're respecting the Heat when you go over there, because he'll let you feel the heat. at DFJ Hoops, Andre7676's fan. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel, man, also known as Bubba. Good content over there, 76ers fan. And shout out to Bubba, by the way. Your team was looking nice, man. At TuneIn Sports, Cavs fan. Check him out. Subscribe to his channel. And like I said, get those badges because, of course, the loyalty badge, the pull-up badge, $4.99. You get shout-outs. You get promotions on your social media. Also, make sure you sign up. You send your tag and all that I just read over to the BJ Matthews 3@gmail.com. Yo, if you want to go a step higher, get the $9.99 badge, the Clippers badge. This is where the host himself, BJ, you know, the man is working with the Clippers right now, but hey, 3 times out the week, plus the regular show, all that good stuff. You get 3 weekly videos and all access to interviews with the Clippers and supporters of such players and staff with the Clippers. He brings on some pretty cool people from that staff. And yo, last but not least, we got the interview badge, $14.99, available for the summer. And the reason why is because a lot of people that, you know, we get to talk to, like Mr. Rick Barry, Steve Kerr, you know, Ryan Hollins, you know what I'm saying? Rob Parker, you know, it's usually easier for the higher name brands, you know, brands to get some time to talk to us. So that's usually around the summertime. But yo, man, I'm excited about this season. Not too excited about what I saw tonight, you know, from the Bucks. Like I said, the 76ers definitely could have Bruce. Yeah, that's Bubba. DFJ Hoops. That's Bubba. That's Andre. He has a YouTube channel, so definitely go subscribe. You know he be talking his information when it comes to the 76ers, man. He know what he be doing over there. Nice channel. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, again, thank God for Dolla tonight, but I know that's not gonna happen every night. But man, look, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up out of there like swimwear. How BJ do it? There we go. There we go. That's how you do it. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Many blessings. Much love. It's your co-host at Rick Masters 23 or Mr. Lee on IG, Rick Masters everywhere else. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.